Pocono! We have made it to Pocono here in the Diet Dr. Pepper series for a very, very long one. 100 laps here at Pocono. It's gonna be a grueling one that we're probably just gonna have to grind through. I don't know how much speed we're gonna have. It's gonna be a tough one. This is looking like we can do so few laps on fuel. It's looking like we're gonna need to do 3 stops, which is pretty crazy. 100 laps, 250 miles, so that is right in line with some of the longest of the season, except for the 300 miler we did at Charlotte. It's going to be tough. Looks like we got about 32, 33 people in here, I think. So that's awesome. We're going to try and stick it out for this dang long race. This is going to feel like a really long race as well, most likely. Pocono is a track where you can really get strung out and do a lot of laps by yourself, which could make this feel like a big grind, but hopefully we'll have a fun one. Hopefully it'll be clean.
Green flag, green flag. All right, man. Here comes
I would not be surprised if this went 100 laps green with 3 green flag pit stops, but if we do end up getting a caution or 2, I might shorten them, decrease, or like remove one of the pace laps, because we have a really bad 1 and 2 right there. Might remove one of the pace laps just because pacing around here is really brutal. We'll see. Pocono, the new Pocono, I know, already has the shortened cautions built into them, but I'm not sure if this version of it has that. It might. I'm not sure. We're coming around to do a very poor lap. Hopefully we can have anything decent here in turn 3. It's looking like a 55.9, which is not good. Oh my gosh, 55.8. That's 4/10 off what I did in practice. Why am I always like this? Do I just need to overdrive it? Just drive it a lot harder? I mean, we're doing terrible in turn 1. Holy mackerel. That was the worst turn 1 I've done ever. Oh well. We're sitting 13th. Honestly, that's a lot better than we usually are. Overdrive 2. It is going to be so tough not to overdrive turn 2 here. I always struggle with that. There's not a good braking marker, it seems like, and if I back it up, I take it way too shallow, and this is just pitiful. And if I go in deeper, I'm just pushing out towards the wall in turn 2. It's really bad, but man, I am the worst at qualifying in this series. I cannot believe how awful we always are compared to where we end up. 15th, I guess, though, is not too bad, but I am 4/10 off of what we did. And Colton's saying he didn't have wasn't prepared for this, and I said he says that right before getting the pole, and look at that, he's on pole. That's funny. Colton's just so fast. It doesn't take him long to get it figured out. But we out-qualify a few people at least. Nick beats us. Ian and Tracy up there in 3rd and 4th, or 2nd and 3rd. John right behind him in 4th. Chuck is in 5th. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. We got 33 people here. Jordan, I think, quit. I think he dropped out. He was in here a minute ago, but he probably saw, again, how long the race was. It's just incredibly long. We will go out there and see where our pit stall is. Going to run 14-1 for the race. 60% brakes. And we'll see how we do. But yeah, it's looking like 25 to 27 laps on a fuel run. And this being a 100 lap race, you can split that 25, 50, 75 to the end. Which I imagine if this stays green, that's going to be what everyone's going to do. We will see. Also, shifting, I don't think, is going to be very popular. Some people in the Discord were doing some testing earlier. I think it was Dakota. And he did a run where he shifted, and he could only do about 23 laps for a fuel run while he was shifting, which would not be good. That would make you do a 4th pit stop, which under green would not benefit you. I think he said the shifting wasn't even faster, really. So that's probably not what we're going to be doing here. We're just going to be rolling the bottom in 3. Not really messing with the grip strip, even though I don't even think it's much quicker in this, if at all. Trying to back up the corners. It's really brutal on tires out here. We're going to be struggling with that. But this being such a short run, 25 laps before we pit, may not be a huge deal. But 25 laps around here is quite a while. We're doing like 55-second laps, almost minute-long laps. This has the potential to be a long old race. Like I said, we're just going to have to grind through it. We're committed to half distance of the real-life races, so that's what we're running. Let's try and practice a pit stop here. Kind of a tricky pit road to get onto. The pit limit starts right when the pit wall starts. So you got to make sure you get it slowed down before that. So just get it down here. Nah, that's not tricky. Not that tricky if you can slow it down in time. If you overdrive it a bit, you might be in trouble. But you get it slowed down, not a big deal. We're right before this other big hump in the middle of the road. Alright, here we go. Starting 15th. We'll see if we can work our way forwards. I hope we can. Make sure this is alright. That looks fine. Good luck to everyone. Thanks for everyone showing up. We're still getting great fields. And I'm really excited. We got so many people still wanting to race with us. It's been awesome. We got 4 sets of tires.
We put in plenty of fuel to finish the race.
And let's take a look. Yeah, that's not right.
64. We expect to be fighting for the podium. Pit road is closed.
That's not right. But let's take a look at the points standings now that we are over halfway through the season here. I look at these before the races, but I'm going to look at them, or not before the races, but after. But I'm going to look at them right now. So you see Colton up there in the lead. He's been the most consistent in terms of very, very fast. He's had a couple where he's dropped out and been wrecked, but he's got 3 wins. You can see we are just trailing behind him. We've been very, very consistent, but we have not won. But we're only 15 points behind, which is cool. Tracy in 3rd. He's only got his 1 win, but he's been extremely fast every race he's shown up to. So I expect more of the same, and he's going to be competing for that championship. And Ian, also not that far behind, in 4th. And with this point system, if you're within 200 points, that's close. Like, theoretically, it's possible that after this race, Ian could be in the points lead, only being 163 points out. If you're within 200, you're within striking distance. But realistically, that'll probably, if we'd have to do really, really bad, all 3 of us in front of him, for him to be able to do that, it'll probably take him a few races of being consistently better finishing than all 3 of us to do that. But it's not out of the possibility. And we got John, who has won 3 times. He's in 5th, a little ways back. And Mitch in 7th, right behind Alayton. Mitch has won 3 races this season. In fact, he's won 3 of the last 4 in the series. So that is pretty cool. He is climbing the ranks in the points very quickly. See if he can get all the way to the top 3 by the end of the season if he continues to run. And Tyler's right behind him. He's been running good all season, been consistently joining the races. And then Andrew's been really fast. And then Dan, who's been consistently joining and putting in the laps and doing good. And that is the top 10 in points. I am happy to be competing up there. I imagine if everyone had joined every race, we probably would be like 7th or 8th, maybe a top 10. But since we've been in every single one because I'm hosting them, we are up there fighting for the lead. I hope to get a win. If I can get a race win sometime, that would be awesome. And I would feel better about being that high up in the points. But as it stands, we don't have a win. We're right behind Colton. But we're still going to battle him. Colton's been in every race as well. So I don't feel too bad racing against him and trying to beat him. We are all clogged up right here. Just being safe. Turn 2 here, so dangerous. Very, very dangerous being too wide. Got to make sure we don't overdrive it. It's such a long race. We just need to get through these opening laps.
All clear, all clear.
Careful about the looseness on exit. Try and get underneath Dakota here.
Outside. Stay low.
And not overdrive it as bad as we were in practice and qualifying.
Still there. Hold your line.
Careful of that rumble strip. It likes to get you loose. Yeah, we get a good run out of the corner there.
All clear, all clear.
We clear them, but I'm not going to move up in front of them because I don't really know if we're even that clear of them. We'll be careful here into turn
Got
1.
outside.
Whoa, I think we got on it a little hard. We scared Andrew there.
All clear, all clear.
Sorry if I caused that, Andrew.
It's all good. I had a ton of rear brakes, so I wasn't ready for all that.
Yeah, I was backing it up, and he got on it harder than he was expecting to because I was in front of him. And it just jumped sideways on him, but it looks like he's all right back there. Lost a spot or two, but didn't spin. We're looking all good so far. This may be a track where you kind of want to overdrive it a little bit and get on that right front because it is really loose out of the corner with how flat this track is. But it's so tight in the tunnel, and it's so easy to push out a little too wide there and hit the wall that I'm a little leery of doing that. We get big loose behind the Jasper car here. We got mostly cloudy skies this time. In real life, they were dealing with rain on both of the dates of this race because they went here twice. So I just picked the one that had the hottest track temp.
Got one
Get a
outside.
run underneath Jordan here.
Still there.
Just following Nick up through the field right now.
Stay low.
If you want to get around me, Andrew, I'm going to leave the bottom open for you.
Stay low. There's a
Thank
car
you.
behind us. All clear, all clear. Car.
Nice and
85,
easy.
Taking the lead.
85, I believe, is Ian. Right? Kind of slid up in front of Jordan there. Didn't mean to, it just got tight on me entering that low. I need to be careful about that though. We slide up in front of him and stop. He may not have time to check up if we do that to somebody. And we get a little tap that'll just wreck us. Nice and smooth. Yeah, if this stays green, I don't know if there's going to be much variance in the pit strategy because the pit window's really not that big. Just with these small fuel tanks or, I don't know, high usage. Because they could go longer in the real life series, in the real Gen 4 cars. This still has like the ARCA fuel tank or something. I mean, it's 18 gallons. Maybe they ran like 20-something in real life. But, I mean, everyone's on the same thing, so it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, Warren getting loose. Maybe some contact there. Nick going up the middle.
Got one inside.
I think Warren just got on the rumble
All
strips
clear,
and
all
that
clear.
got
Got
him
one
loose in
outside.
turn
All
2
clear,
there.
all clear. Still there.
Got everyone's paint scheme back though for the most part, I think. Billy was
Call the high side.
kind enough to send me the zip file of all the TGAs because he had Trading Paints not delete paint schemes after races, so he had them all still. So big thank you to him for that. That'll make these races look
Clear
a
high,
little bit
clear high.
better, more aesthetically pleasing. So that's good. Screenshots will look a lot better as well, the thumbnails. It's always nice to have like good looking paint schemes because the iRacing default paint schemes, like you can tell they're iRacing default paint schemes for the most part. And a lot of the time people don't even customize them because they just use trading paints. I make sure to make mine at least presentable in case somebody doesn't have trading paints on, like we don't right now. But that being said, I just do an all black car, I think, pretty much every time. But it's more presentable, I think, than the RGB cars that are normally out there. That are just super bright, hurt your eyes. We are in 11th, which is awesome. See if we can catch up to Nick.
You can have it.
Leaders haven't got that far out ahead of us at this point. Slowly catching up, but not very quickly. If you miss a corner, it's so brutal here because the straightaways are so long. You just feel that time loss for such a long distance. It can sometimes be hard to make up ground or be consistent. And each corner is different, of course, which makes it even doubly tough to be consistent. Just a hard track. Pocono is the tricky triangle for a reason. Back off here. No reason to throw it in on a corner that is very difficult, too wide. Andrew's flying up. He's caught back up quickly here. Gain a lot on through the center right there, and he gets a bit loose. Andrew's bringing a Leighton with him. We just passed a Leighton, but he had to check up when Warren got loose. It's tight through turn 1. Real tight through turn 1. Oh, Andrew gets the wall a bit, but he looks to be just fine. I keep braking earlier, but then I'm still overdriving it for turn 2 there, which is not good. Need to be braking. If I'm braking that early, I need to be consistent with it, not just let off, I guess. Oh, we're loose. We're loose. Be careful not to run him over here. He was braking a little bit earlier than us into turn 1. He's going a bit wide right here. We're going to get the run. Somebody got loose to the grass down there.
Outside.
Keeps it out of the grass, though. That not Tyler. It's the guy in front of Tyler.
Stay low.
Ooh, too wide through the tunnel. That's going to be tricky. We get it done. We don't get the pass done, but we make it through the corner alive. Oh, and then we're just plowing down here.
Outside.
Yeah, that top does not seem very good in turn 3. I remember running that grip strip in NIS and was getting pretty good results with it like many years ago. But it doesn't seem to be helping these cars that much.
Still there. Still there. All clear, all clear.
And our battle continues from Iowa.
We're picking up right where we left off last week.
Yeah, I was just saying that. I think all 4 of us were together in this battle at Iowa just last week, which is funny. We know Nick's not going to be an easy pass. You just got to be patient with it. I don't want to force anything too quickly. I'll try and preserve my tires as best I can, though I don't think I'd be doing a great job at it. Billy is getting away from us, though. Andrew's entering turn 1 a lot harder than we are. But maybe that's good for him. I mean, he's caught us from pretty far back. I think we keep scaring him with our entry, though. I'm just trying to back it up a bit. That time we did not brake early enough, and Nick did the same thing. If we had hit the corner, we might have been able to get a run on him.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Okay. How deep do we throw it into turn 1? Try and make the pass, I don't know.
Six. Stay low. Stay low.
Make him overdrive it, maybe? We just get loose down there. Here comes Andrew.
All clear, all clear.
We get loose on exit, we're just so freaking tight on entry down there, we can't do anything. That time that was a better tunnel turn, but still I don't think I've hit a perfect one since this race has began.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Okay, we get a good run there.
All clear, all clear.
We're gonna go up in front of them.
Good job, man.
This is, if there's a corner you can slide job, it's gonna be turn 1 here, which he might do. Or we might brake check everyone into the corner like we've been doing to Andrew. And then nearly wreck. Hopefully we're not braking just ridiculously early. I don't feel like I am. Ooh. Billy gets loose up there. If we get tight. See if we can pull back away from Andrew. I don't imagine we're going to be able to. Billy's 1 second ahead. Okay. Pulled into him a little bit there. I need to brake. I need to brake earlier for turn 2, I think. Even earlier than I am. But we have pulled away from Andrew. We're catching Billy a little bit. Basically come to a complete stop there just to get it to turn. And just like that, we're 15 laps into this thing. Oh my goodness, it is tight. I had it to keep the rubber on the track through practice, qualifying, and the race. But this track is just so big that I don't think we got much put down before the race started. You can see some, but it may not be 100% yet. I'm not sure how quickly it puts on the track. It used to be super quick, but I don't know if it's that quick anymore. You used to be able to get to 100% with 20 cars on track very quickly. I don't think that's necessarily the case anymore. Billy was able to pull away from us again there. We're running 57s. Fastest laps of 56. We're a second and a half off. We go 10 more laps on fuel. It looks like we get to 27. Is it possible to two-stop this? I don't think it is. So it being 25 to 27 really isn't that big of a difference. You'd need to be able to go 33 each run to be a two-stopper, I think. At least. Which maybe we can? No, we're like 6 laps short. So I don't think even if we saved the whole run, we could do that. I think it's just a clear-cut 3-stop race unless we get some yellows that can bring some more pitting into this. But I don't know. I would not be surprised if this stays green the whole time. That was my best tunnel turn all race, I believe. Leighton has gotten around Andrew now. I think our tires are starting to be a little bit better than everybody else's.
Oh, sorry, Warren.
You're good.
The leader just did a 57.486.
57.4 from the leader. We just did a 57.1. So that's pretty surprising. But that is a lot of track position to make up, even if we are 0.3 quicker right now. They're still on the same straightaway as us, I think. Whoever's up there. If it's 85, I think that's Ian. I don't think he has a win yet. It'd be cool to see him win. He's been very quick all season. He was in line to contend very strongly for the win at Iowa before he lagged out, had mechanical problems, which is really unfortunate for him. We got some clouds coming in. Big run on Billy right there. Front straightaway is so bumpy here. The repave, much smoother. 18 is taking the lead. I believe that is John. I believe he is the 18 car, usually. I think. If I can get it to that rumble strip in turn 2, we can get a good corner. It's just a problem. I'm usually overdriving entry and I can never get it that low. By the time we can turn down, we're already out of the corner. It's a short corner.
Outside.
Get it run underneath Billy here. See if we can make this pass. Get up into the top 9, I guess. Was Nick in 10th when we passed him? He might have been.
All clear, all clear.
I thought he was in 11th. Maybe I was in 11th. We were in 11th, weren't we? That puts us 9th, which is awesome. See if we can keep it up here. See if we can track down Tyler a little bit. Or we'll see if I can miss turn 2 by 5.5 lanes. Oh my gosh. Maybe give the spot right back to Billy. Now we're just overdriving everything. Should get a decent exit still. That was a couple bad corners in a row. Leighton has caught up. He's only 3/10 behind us. He's going to be fighting with Billy here in a minute. Make sure I don't overcorrect into the wall in turn 1. Or hit the rumble. Man, turn 2 is so hard. I'm either overdriving it massively or I underdrive it and hit the curb and lose all my momentum because I have to get out of it. I need Billy to get back in front of me so I have him to guide me through the corner, I guess. Got some people on pit road.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Could be scheduled. People were shifting the whole time. 23 would be about, I think, where they're going to be. I think we just pit on 25, cut this evenly into quarters. Wonder if anybody's going to go a little bit longer. Alright, finally that was a little bit better. I'll hit the wall. Not catching Tyler at all, really.
Yeah, one.
Warren has gone up to 12th now. He's moving forward. So that is cool. Wonder if Andrew was hurting his right front a little bit more with those harder entries into turn 1. He's falling back a bit, maybe. Alright, we're going to be pitting next time. We're going to be pitting next time. Yeah, that's okay, Zachary. Thanks for joining, for sure, though. Appreciate it. Leighton is just flying right now. He just got around Billy very fast. We're gonna have to pit. See, is the entire field gonna pit on this same lap? Possibly. I'll go ahead and announce that I'm pitting because I don't think it's any secret what everyone wants to do here. I'm going to be pitting this time.
I'll be pitting this lap as well.
We may get a caution.
Pitting?
I hope not. Some people are going to go a couple laps longer. We shouldn't get trapped.
I was more worried about myself that time. I didn't get a practice entry, you know.
We didn't get a... We're not going to get trapped a lap down, I don't think. The field is so strung out. This track is so big, but I think we're just going to keep it green anyway. Let's take a look at those tires. 64, 69. So, not too bad.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Really long stop, but that's okay. Gotta be careful on exit here. With that Like, we have to come out onto the track into turn 1 here. It's very dangerous if you're not prepared for it. And I am loose all over the place. Dakota's going to get around us here.
Outside.
Just stay out of his way as he gets the run. He had the momentum.
You're clear high, clear high.
Now we're back to it. Pretty sure Leighton stayed out behind us, so we'll see how that works out for him. Dakota might be on old tires. These are a little skatey. He might not be on old tires. He might have come out on brand new ones right now. We got Kevin in here as well. Good to see him back. He's missed a few.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2.8 seconds.
Warren is behind us, 2.8. We're loose. Oh, that's dangerous. Yeah, I think Dakota's on new tires. Nick King running just behind Warren as well.
The leader is pitting now.
Leader's just now pitting. You know, being only 15 points behind Colton, maybe it would have been worth it to stay out and get some bonus points there.
Car 12
Has taken the lead.
I don't know if we would have been able to. Like, we might have had to pit before we got the lead. But maybe we could have. And some more people on pit road. We just did a 55.8, fastest lap of the session. We're going to pass Billy right there. A Leighton just now coming off pit road. So they went a couple laps longer. Tyler's 3 seconds ahead of us, so he gained about a second through the pit cycle. Chuck is out. That's unfortunate. We are still in 18th. See what we are when we cross the line. We should be right around where we were. So I imagine people just haven't pit yet. Another 55.8. Looks like we're in 12th. Is Nick ahead of us? How did he come out so far ahead of us? Did he only take 2 again? What were our lefts? 92, 86? I don't know. How did he get so far ahead of us? He was like 2 seconds back. Last I saw. Dakota overdrives it a bit.
Got one outside. Still there.
Try and get around him here.
You're clear high, clear high.
We did not need Nick to get back in front of us, because then we're going to have to pass him again. If we even can. Unless that's him pitting right now. No, that's Matthew pitting. Okay, we're in 10th, so that's good. Back to the top 10. I don't know how Nick gained so many spots. Did he pit multiple laps before we did? He might have pit early, because it looks like you can go about 27. So you can still do this at 3 stop or even pitting before 25. Because one of your stints is going to be a little bit longer. Coming around a complete lap 30.
55.96.
So this isn't taking too long so far, I wouldn't say. Being all green at least. He must have pit early, or he did take 2 tires, and this is just the speed difference between 2 and 4. I am not positive. find out when I watch the video, of course. Tyler up there, he's been pretty steady, around 3 seconds ahead of us.
Got one out.
We're not really gaining on him at all.
Stay low.
See if we can clear him here before we get to turn 1.
Stay low. All clear.
Try not
all
to
clear.
move up in front of him too badly here. And freak him out like I did last time. We're just skating around the corner.
Hitting out.
That puts us back to 9th. Can we catch Tyler? I don't know. He's too fast. That's what I think. Andrew has leapfrogged us as well. He's up to 7th. I wonder if he and Nick just pit early and gained a bunch of track position. Could be. I need Tyler to slow down, though. I can't catch up. He's got draft, which I'm sure helps a lot. He and Andrew are about to get to racing, so maybe that'll slow him down a little bit. That was a good turn 2. We hit a good turn 2. That's like 2 out of 33 that we've done so far. 2 out of 32. That's not a very good ratio. Alright, we're gaining on him a little bit now as he's caught Andrew and he's working to figure out a way around him. But if they're single file, we're not really catching them. Man, these cars are fast. These cars feel like they are fast going down the straights. Not like the trucks when we ran here. .6 to Tyler now. We gained a little bit on him. That's good. Layton, we know, is very quick on the long run, though, so we might be losing a spot to him at some point. Oh my, we're drifting it on entry. Kevin up there, 4.5 seconds ahead. That's a long ways. And blow turn 2. Here comes a Layton. He'll be getting around us within the next lap or
I'll
two.
let you go here, Tyler. I'll just lift early.
Thank you.
Tyler getting around Andrew. They're doing it quickly, so that's not going to gain us a ton. Okay, we get a decent turn 1. I think turn 1 is our best corner. I think us backing it up that much helps us on exit and helps us with the tires. That was a decent turn 2. Turn 2 is definitely our worst corner, though. Turn 3, there's not a whole lot you got to do to it. You just got to get it to the bottom and then get on the power as quickly as you can without it jumping sideways or something like that. Now we are a few tenths slower than the leader. Which I have no idea who it is right now. Slowly reeling these two in, not very fast, though if we start racing a Layton, we're going to lose time again. That's why if he gets a run, I'll let him by as quickly as possible. Maybe we can track these two down up here. He's actually getting to the bottom in most of these corners, which is giving him much better runs through the center. Christopher has dropped out, unfortunately. I think he's only been in a couple of these. Ooh, I don't think we're saving that right front very good. I just had to put like 90-degree wheel input there. Colton running 6th, so he's dropped back a little bit from that pole. It's like his 7th or 8th pole, I think, of the season. Definitely got the most. We're just going to let him go here.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
He's much quicker than us. We're going to get a good run on him, but I'm not going to go back to his inside. Just make sure we don't run him over into turn 1. Let's get some draft here. Let's see if we can catch up to this front pack. Or this pack in front of us. Puts us back to 10th. Okay, that was nice and quick. We are still gaining time. We're within 2 seconds now on Andrew. We'll be pitting at lap 50. No doubt. See how much he pulls away from us. On entry right there, and I'm trying to get on it, and it's getting loose, and that's just not good. Billy's 1.7 back. He just passed Warren. Great race so far, though. That's to be expected in this series now, it seems like, which is fantastic. Very lucky to be able to do these and have them be as clean as they are. Everyone does a great job. So glad that we can do these. So, again, just a huge thank you to everyone that keeps showing up, keeps watching. Hopefully we'll continue to have good-sized fields through the rest of the season. I know it's a really long season. And the interest peters out after a while. And that's okay. That's how it is for every iRacing series. Even official and everything. But you ever feel like jumping in, definitely feel free. I know these are long races, but if you ever get time, you want to do one. And if you're not running for points, we'd love to have you just join. Be in the field with us, have a great race. That's all this is for. Oh, and we get a yellow. That is interesting. Alright. That's interesting. Try and get caught up here. Did not expect to get one, honestly. So that adds a little extra thing for this race. Wonder who that was. Nick is a lap down now. Did he just pit? Or was he in that wreck? That's weird. He might have just pit. That's very early to pit, though.
It's a 25 car.
21 and 2.
It's a 12 car.
We're going to be pitting for tires. We got an extra set specifically for a situation like this.
25, you gotta go around me.
Is Nick going to be the lucky dog at least? I wonder why he's a lap down. Yeah, he's going to be the lucky dog, I think, unless he was the wreck. And I need to be ready to shorten this if I need to. We'll come out of the pits and see what it looks like. If we get the 2 to green after we leave the pits, then... or if we get the 2 to green here, then we won't need to shorten it. We will see. Definitely pitting, though. Huh. Kind of interesting that we got a caution there. Unfortunate for whoever was in it. But definitely something. Something interesting here to change up the strategies. I don't know how much it's changing it, though. Everyone's going to be pitting for tires here. Topping off with fuel. We can only do 10 more laps on fuel, just about. Try and get a good stop here.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh, shut up.
Anyone else's spotter waiting until they're already at their pit box?
Yes, definitely.
Mine isn't.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that. It doesn't start until it says 3, 2, 1.
Go.
We're going to lose a couple spots from that stupid pit stop. That's okay, though.
At least you get 3, 2, 1. I just get right here.
Warren and Billy just passed us on pit road. Okay, we already got the 2 to green, so I don't think I'm going to shorten these.
Thought I was gonna get you right there, John, off the pit. That was close. Yeah, it was a good race off pit road, actually.
So, Ian is in the lead.
I fucking slid through my box. I screwed myself.
John slid through his box. He might have been in the lead. I think Nick was the lucky dog, but he's going to be back in 24th now, 25th. Who's on... Who was the caution for?
It's a 57 car.
Anyone know what the caution was for?
No idea. I know the 25 was running really slow. I don't know if he blew up or something.
He didn't blow up. He's still out here.
That wasn't me.
Must have been debris. Somebody threw a water bottle out.
Alright, man, we're
NASCAR
going
was getting bored in the booth, so they said tighten it up.
That's right. Exactly. Make sure we stay caught up coming to the green here. We don't need any big accelerations that can stack up the field before we come to green, so just be careful here. So we lose 2 spots on pit road, puts us back to 12th, but that's not a huge deal because we get back. We're in line, like we're really close with everybody here. And I just said stay caught up, so I should probably do that. Let's not check up too bad. Nice and easy. I'm not going to accelerate super hard because I don't want to hit the brakes super hard and cause a big issue. Fuel now looks like we probably can't stretch it to 75. That's going to make this last run very interesting. We still might have to do 2 stops. Huh. I wonder if anybody can do 1 stop from here. This is going to change up strategy quite a lot. If anybody can make it 1 stop from here, that'd be amazing. I don't know if it's going to be very possible. We may get more cautions. But if it goes green from here, this is going to make it very interesting.
Get ready.
Almost do a third gear start.
Alright, man. Race cars in. Green flag, green flag. The lead is to
Okay.
0.478. Got one out.
I got a run there. I'm going to take it
Stay low.
while they're close to me.
All clear, all clear. Got one outside.
Get underneath Warren here, but it's going to be tough on the bottom. My gosh, it just got super tight for some reason right there.
Come on, Nick.
Stay low.
Not going to be able to clear him. Billy's going to get back to our outside.
All clear, all clear.
Big stack up ahead of us.
Looks like
Keep it all clean.
Yeah, I know, right?
Loose. Loose, loose. Do I look back to his inside? We don't really have a run yet. Could we even make the pass on the inside in turn one here? I don't know. Oh. Nearly got a little too close to him right there. And everyone in front of me just has a way better turn two than me. That's alright. There's some hard racing going on up ahead. Just gotta be patient with it. We still got a long ways to go. More than half of this thing still. We might... Now it looks like we can make it to like lap 70, 71. Can we save 3 laps? 4 laps? Potentially. It's going to be hard. Let's see if we can get in the draft here and not go full throttle. It's going to be so hard for me to save 3 though. 3 laps. Brake really early for the corners.
Why would you do that, dude? Really?
Yeah, we get a yellow.
Line up single file.
You're gonna have to watch that replay. I was running down and you just turned left.
Now we'll save. Do we pit here to top it off? I don't know. Might be able to make it to the end or to the 75 mark now though with the caution. We're gonna save some here. Do we take a set of tires? How many do we have left? 2? Oof. That caution makes it even more of an interesting choice. What to do? What to do? I imagine we're going to stay out. If we don't, I don't think we're going to take tires. We can top off with fuel. If we take tires, we may run green to the end. And then we will just have an extra set for no reason, but if we don't run green to the end, we still got like 53 laps to go. We'll need one more stop after this. That's for sure. We'll need one more. Our tires are basically brand new. We know we're going to need one stop. I think we're going to stay out here. We can make it to 75 from here, I think. And make it to the end. We're going to have some people fake it. And a couple people go in. but not many. I thought more people would. Tyler goes in and Colton goes in, and I imagine more people in the back are going to go in.
Closed.
I thought more people up front would do that, but I think we can all save and make sure we can get it just for one more stop here, and then if we get a late caution, we can have a set left. Making things interesting, though. These cautions. So yeah, this already has the quick caution, so I don't need to speed things up. Since they do the pit stop and come out, and then we're already 1 to green. Like if I sped it up now, we'd be getting ready to go green, and they're still like on pit road or coming off pit road, so that would not be good. So good to leave them here. Hopefully there's not too big of an argument for that wreck. We'll take a look at it obviously after. Just got to remember we're still a long ways away from the end of this. Got to be patient. Patient in traffic. Do our best with that.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye.
All right. Definitely can make it to 75 now, I think. What are we doing on well, we can make it close. We can do this a one-stopper if we can do 27 laps on a tank, so I think that's no problem. If we go 23 from here, that's lap 70, 73, 74, 73. I mean, we're going to be right on the edge, but we can save a little bit, I think, in the draft and lifting a bit early on entry. It's not going to be like multiple laps we're going to have to save. We're going to just be like half a lap at most. I think. I could be wrong. I could be in trouble here. Definitely a good idea for the back half of the field and maybe some people up here to top off with fuel right there at least. Could probably get away with taking tires. Don't know if we're going to be getting many more cautions. But we might. Alright, let's get ready for this restart. See if we can get another good jump.
Get ready.
I'll go low, guys. Go around me on both.
And we're having another big acceleration here, not what I wanted. I don't know why we always accelerate like that, coming to the green.
Alright, man. Race cars in. Green, green, green. Digging, man. You're in top 10. Good job, man.
But it gets us a big run. I'm not meaning to jump the field, I just don't want to get up there and catch up super quick and then
outside.
Have to jump on the brakes.
Stay low.
Stack up the field. I know that's a convenient excuse, it seems, but it's true.
You're clear high. Clear high.
We're able to get around Warren there and nearly spin out. Oh, terrible turn 2 entry. Somebody might have hit the wall up there. It might have been Mitch. We got space behind us, though. They were too wide. So we got a little gap. I believe John is up there leading this thing. Top 5 is within reach. course, we gained a few spots with people pitting. Just got to halfway. People running wide in turn 1 there. Maybe that gets them a good exit. Who knows? People grabbing the entry wall there because that safer barrier sticks out a bit once it starts. Not really able to keep up with the Leighton, but we did just have a really good turn 3 apparently. I gained a lot right there. In fact, it was the fastest lap of the session. P5 just set the fastest lap. That is Mitch. And that's not surprising. Big run on him right here.
Got one outside. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. You're clear high, clear
Get
high.
around him on the bottom in 3. Now let's try and not overdrive the next few corners ahead of him like when we passed Billy. He'll probably be getting us at the end of this run. That was just another fastest lap. It's not a great center corner. It's alright. Leighton might be saving. 20 laps from now is 67. Which is bad. We cannot make it on one more stop. That's unfortunate. We should have pit. But maybe the people who topped off can't either. We'd only gone 3 laps. Is that going to be enough? Don't think we're going to be making it on one more stop, though. We are multiple laps short.
I'll give you the bottom in 1, Tyler.
May get some more cautions. But I think Colton or Tyler
Yeah, no problem.
might be in line for this one if they only have to pit one more time. This might be another Dover situation where we're just screwed and we don't know. Of course, I might bring out the yellow if I wreck. That was very bad. Okay, we got a decent exit. We're going to pull back away a little bit, but he gained a bunch on us as we were 45 degrees sideways through turn 2. It's just so hard to save in these things when you're pulling 9,000 RPM down the straightaway. Especially hard to save here when the straightaways are so long, you can't really afford to clutch it. Corners are not very long. Straightaways are extremely long. So there's really no big opportunity to save like there would be at some other tracks. And if I assume that nobody in front of us can pit or can make it, that's going to be like another Dover situation where I assumed nobody was going to make it, and we ended up being the only one to have to pit. So I don't know. Did we try and clutch it in turn 3? Can't lift down the straight. We don't have draft. Try and clutch it in 3, I guess. It's going to be bad with the Leighton right behind us. And we just overshot it massively. You can't overshoot the dang corner doing that. There's no way that's going to save us enough, I don't think. We're not going to make it to 75 or even 77 to go. Not 77 to go. 27 to go. Which would be 72. We're not even going to make it to 70 by the look of it. So hopefully that's far enough where the people that topped off can't make it either, because otherwise they're going to just easily win this if it stays green. Looked like a Leighton was going to throw it in there. We're kind of holding them up since we've been ahead of them. I've been testing fuel saving. It's not smart. He's just so much better through turn 2. I am terrible through turn 2. He's got Billy right behind him as well. But we've settled down a little bit. We're catching back up to Andrew slightly.
Go ahead, Tracy. John's blinking quite a bit. I'm afraid to. I'm hoping he's stabilized.
Ian and John and Tracy running top 3, I think, sounds like. John was blinking a bit. I saw that on the caution. We've settled back down. We're starting to pull back away, starting to catch up to Andrew. We need to stop messing with the saving. We're not going to save enough. Just got to hope that everyone else can't either. I would think that the people that stayed out doing the same thing that we are aren't going to be that much better off on fuel, staying ahead of us like this. But I know that's what I thought at Dover, and somehow everyone was able to make it, and I couldn't. And Mitch was out there just setting blazing laps up front, and he was able to make it, and I was trying to catch up to him. So I don't know. Our team just needs to figure out the fuel mileage situation, I think. Get a better engine shop going. We're burning a little bit too much. Carburetor needs some tuning.
Alright.
Keep thinking I'm going to be able to pull away from the late, and then we start falling back again, and now we're falling back from Andrew
Oh,
too.
did I come down on you too much? I'm sorry if I did.
I'm not sure. I'd have to see the replay. Sorry if that was on me.
Ooh. Kevin getting loose up there.
I probably definitely could have went up to the wall a tad more coming off the corner, so it's most likely on me.
Oh, we're tight. Okay. Still a decent exit. Just can't get within reach of these guys. Let's see what fuel looks like. I'm scared to look. We're already on lap 63 though. Maybe we can make it longer than I thought. Oh, we might be able to. We might be able to do one more stop. 10 laps from here is going to be 73. If we can go 27 at the end. Shoot. Was I just miscalculating like crazy? I might have been. I think I was looking at the laps to go when I was trying to calculate based on the lap counter. I think. I was doing something wrong. I think we can make it on one stop. I cannot do math and drive at the same time. That has been proven. Let's just take that all for a fact. Now we're starting to catch up with this group, I think, as I am drifting it out of the corner. Try to be a little bit more aggressive with turn 2 there. It worked a little bit, I think. But I got scared and had to lift.
I'll run the thing out here, Josh.
Alright.
Good battle, Fulton. Go get him.
We're looking to get to lap 73
Good battle.
at
Great
the
job.
minimum.
13 has taken the lead.
13 is taking the lead. I have no idea who that is. Is that John? John's 18, I thought. We gotta see who 13 is. Tracy's 13. I thought Tracy was 7. Maybe he's been 13 this whole time. Well, he's been 7 before, but I mean 13 this whole time in this race. He just hasn't led yet. But yeah, I think we've heard that yet, that call. This whole kind of front pack is starting to get bunched back up a bit. See Ian up there. I got his green car back downloaded. Mitch is in 4th. He's just ahead of us in that bright orange machine. Our corner entries leave a lot to be desired, that's for sure. Running P7 though. Looking good.
Battle, Tracy. Yeah, it was fun.
Then we have another very bad turn 2. I keep having to slow down in the corner. I need to slow down before the corner. We can carry all the speed through the corner onto the straightaway. It's so hard to hit perfect for me. Always has been. Luckily our turn 3 is okay. And our turn 1. Ooh, Andrew just caught the wall. He's going very high. He might have broken the car
All clear, all clear.
for him to lose that much momentum. That's unfortunate. He might have caught that safer barrier and that might have broke the right front. That would be really unfortunate if that is the case. Oh, we almost did it. I'm trying everything I can think of to get my timing right for turn 2. I might just need to take my losses and not wreck. Andrew is nowhere to be seen. He must have broken that car. but everyone behind us is pretty close, so maybe he's back going. I didn't see him on pit road there, but he might not have been able to get to it yet. But no caution. He hasn't stopped anywhere. I don't think. Kevin almost got the wall there. We have a little gap behind a Leighton to Billy.
God, my tires are terrible after that battle.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
And this is where Leighton passes us because we missed turn 2.
You got one inside.
Just gonna let him go. Get in behind him.
Clear low, clear low.
We had to be mistake-free. That was a little bit too big of a mistake. Leighton was so much better through turn 2 than we were. Now Mitch is back to 5th. Kevin has gotten back around him, which is surprising. Let's try and save a bit for behind him on his bumper. Lift early for the corners. Lift a bit down the straights if we can manage it. Oh. If we stay in the draft, we can lift a little bit and not lose that much. But it probably is not enough to make a big difference. Gosh, why am I so bad in turn 2? We're going to lose a spot to Billy. Should have came in and topped off. Ooh, I don't know if we can make it. I don't know. We're gonna have to run this tank completely empty. And we're gonna have to save next run. And even then, I don't know if we'll be able to make it. People who pit don't have to save. So I don't know what we're gonna get here. No clue. I need to start lifting early for the corners, though. At the very minimum, when is the pit cycle going to start? How screwed are we going to be? We've only got like 2 more laps. I'm going to have to
You guys are killing me in 3.
pit right when we need to pit. Be able to stretch this. Turn 1 is bumpy. If you hadn't noticed. We're going to be right on the edge of making it. We might be a lap short.
Fuel left.
Oh man, we gotta go. 1 more lap, 2 more laps maybe. Can we even do 2 more laps? I don't think so.
The leader
Oh, holy crap. Tracy just pit. We can't do 2 more laps. We gotta pit. Oh, I don't know.
car 18 has taken the lead. You got one inside.
Can we make it 1 more lap from here?
Stay high.
If we run out,
Stay
I'm
high.
gonna be stupid. We're gonna be like half a lap short.
All clear, all clear. Inside.
Especially if I'm running top.
All clear, all clear. You have about 1 lap of fuel left. You're going to
Putting
get
this
to pit
on.
this lap for more fuel.
I'm gonna try and stretch it. This is gonna be stupid. Maybe we can get to pit road. This is so
The
stupid.
leader is pitting now.
We're gonna be 0.3 short. I gotta go 1 more though. We can make it.
The car behind you is pitting.
We can make it. Come on. Just don't even look. Don't even look. We can use our momentum coming through turn 3 to get us to pit road with the clutch in. We're going to lose a little bit of track position here. Oh, 0.3 left, 0.2. I had to stretch this, though. I don't think we could have made it otherwise. 0.1.
You're losing on the car in front. The gap is 1.4.
0.0.
The leader is heading
We are stuttering. Don't speed. Don't speed, don't speed. We can make it. We can just make it.
car 57 has taken the lead.
That was so
Right
close.
here.
Don't speed through the box. Ran out of fuel right when I got to my box. Why aren't the tires changing? No! Oh no!
All right, that's it.
No! Oh! Freaking idiot. I still had them off.
That's it.
You
go.
freaking dumb idiot. You just basically had to do 2 stops right there.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining.
I hope we get another caution. Gosh, that was the stupidest freaking thing in the world. I really wanted to get a good finish after having this same problem happen at Dover where we... We're probably going to finish outside the top 17 now. We're going to have to bust it around here. That was the stupidest freaking thing. I turned it off because if we were going to pit that last time under caution, I wasn't going to take tires.
Well,
Oh, so frustrating. So frustrating. If I had a crew chief and didn't have to do all this while I was driving, it might be easier. But Warren is still on pit road. Wonder what happened to him.
Got one outside. The leader is sitting now. Go there, hold your line. To stay low, there's a car on the high side.
We're loose, so is he.
All clear, all clear.
Gosh dang it. So dumb. Such a dumb mistake. Pit road mistakes, they cost you big. We've been good pretty much all season. We finally had a big one there. And that's going to cost us.
Just hit the fastest lap. 55.254. Got one outside.
Thanks.
Clear high, clear high.
This stays green. We are toast.
That was your fastest lap.
Stupidest
You're in the top 20.
mistake you can make there. We need another yellow big time. Warren's a lap down now. I wonder if he sped. We were timing that so perfectly, and we're going to be able to make it on one more stop. The worst part is I even lost a ton of time on track getting to pit road because we freaking ran out. Oh gosh, I want a caution bad. That would at least give us a chance to make up something. Like, we're not going to make up anything.
The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap. 55.
Even if I push as hard as I can, we're not going to be quick enough.
Car 18 has taken the
Like,
lead.
Tyler just came out of the pits 7 seconds ahead of us, and that's growing. And I can't even catch up to Warren here, but he's a lap down, so...
That car is a lap down.
Oh my gosh, that is frustrating. We're doing our fastest laps of the race, but... I mean, we're so far back.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
So freaking far back. Why couldn't I have just looked at tires? I was so worried about the fuel.
I'll be pitting this time.
Oh my lord. Good grief. And I highly doubt we get another yellow. Such a dumb mistake. I'm gonna gain a couple more spots from people pitting, but we're gonna be outside the top 15. So same kind of situation that happened at Dover. That's gonna cost us a good finish after we had a top 10 car. Doing dumb stuff for pit road. Kind of different situation than Dover though, I guess. Dover we had to pit again and nobody else did. This time we pit and we're gonna be good. But did not have tires checked, and I wasn't gonna go back there on my 60%. I wonder if I would have lost more time just going back out there on the older tires than just waiting for them to change them. It's unfortunate that they didn't just start changing them when I finally discovered it. They had to wait till fuel got done to finish the first stop. They couldn't just jump in. I mean, freaking obviously I wanted tires there. My own fault. My own fault, but holy crap, that was stupid. 17th, might be able to pass Josh for 16th. We're going to be losing spots in the points here. Another time that we could have been in line for a good finish, we were going to be able to make it on 1.
Not playing you this time.
But, oh well. Not being very consistent this second half of the season, starting with Dover. Had a good finish at Iowa, but Dover and now here is going to be not good. Very unfortunate, but that happens in racing, I guess. To just say
Give you the bottom, Tyler.
it was a loose wheel or something, I had to come in and pit again, or they dropped the jack too soon, the tire didn't get tight. Something pit crew related. That was my own fault there, but those things happen. And if you stay green the whole race, they cost a ton.
No way I was going to hold you off for 20 laps anyway.
Got one outside.
It's gotten very cloudy. It looks like it's about to rain.
20 more laps. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. You're clear high. Clear high.
I think I'm going to have to throw the yellow for rain in the area.
Do it. I agree.
Don't you dare.
Right past me. Please don't. Yeah, green flag racing is so much stronger.
It always rains at Pocono to do fitting. I think you should do it.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I didn't have my tires checked when I came and did a pit stop, so I basically had to do 2 pit stops. So that was fun.
Oh, that's not. Been there, done that.
Yeah, it happens, for sure. Oh well. It's looking so cloudy though.
Somehow I got a speeding penalty for going 60 up the green cone.
That's what happened to him. Speeding penalty. That's unfortunate. He's a lap down now. He was running just behind us. We just passed him that last restart. It's another driver with pit road mistake. Costs so much. He got put a lap down. I guess we should be lucky we're not a lap down.
Tyler.
Oh my gosh, it is tight. Don't really care to save these tires though. I mean, we're so far out of it. We're catching Dan, but it's just not going to be enough. We've only got 18 laps to go. In 16th. We could get a late race caution or something. Highly unlikely. Likely, if we get one, it's likely to just end the race and then we won't get anything anyway.
You don't want some draft entry?
Let's see how far Nick has rebounded. He's in 12th, so he's been doing good. Colton's in 9th. Leading this is John. Ian is 2 seconds back. I'm kind of rooting for Ian. He hasn't got his win yet, and he was going to be in a good situation to win Iowa. No offense to John or anything, but he's already got 3. I think it's Ian's turn. He's been quick all season. And we can just barely make it on fuel too, so I'm glad I extended that. Maybe some people are going to have to pit. I doubt it though. It's close enough. I think everyone's going to make sure they can make it, just like at Dover. We might see like one person, 1 or 2 people. I don't know though. Tracy pit very early, like 3 or 4 laps before we did, so maybe we gain a couple spots. It wasn't 3 or 4. It was like 2 or 3 at most, but that might be enough. I don't know if he can save that. But like half a lap to the good, and I was running out of fuel coming on the pit road. Should have looked at tires, but I was so concerned that we would not be able to make it to the pit box before running out of fuel, and I'd have to tow, and that would have just ruined our race anyway. I don't know. Can't take it back at this point. But another race where we could have finished better than what we're going to. Warren's just been way quicker than us once he's come out of the pits. Unfortunate for him, he's in 23rd now after the penalty. It's always sucks when that happens as well. We might be able to catch Dan. It's going to be tough. Gonna be tough, especially if we are doing this in turn 3. .8 to Dan. I still don't think that's going to be enough time. We've only got 14 to go. 14's a lot of laps here, but still, we're not really catching them that quickly. Our only hope is a caution. Well, we got 2 hopes. First one's being that there will be a caution. Second one is people will run out of fuel or have to pit for fuel. Caution is really what we need, though. And I can't just throw one to help me. Not at all. It has to be a natural one. We see people wrecking, then maybe we throw one, but then it would look like I'm helping myself big time if it's just a single car incident or something. But not looking like we're going to see anything. Yeah, we only gained 2 tenths on him that lap, so I don't think that's enough, and he pulled back away from us, so looks like we're locked in for a 16th. Really unfortunate. Thought I was doing so good there, being able to stretch that one extra lap, even though I lost so much time on track doing that. I thought, yeah, we're going to be able to go just do this one stop and make it to the end, and there might be some people that need to pit. And we might be able to be in good shape, but I don't think anybody's going to need to pit. I don't think anybody's going to need to pit. I'd be surprised, honestly. It's been a good race, though. We've been in kind of some good battles the whole time. I thought we'd get strung out kind of like we are now and just be nowhere near anybody for the majority of this race, but we were in a pretty good battle there at the entire first run. Racing along with Leighton and Billy and Andrew. Then we had a caution to bunch us up. We had some good racing there.
Hauled you right into it, Frank.
And then had some good racing after the cautions with the Leighton and right up to the pit stop. Then we had some drama trying to get the fuel situated. So it's been a good race. If we didn't shoot ourselves in the foot, probably would still be a really good race for us in terms of having people around us and not just being way back here. Dan has fallen off a little bit more now, so maybe we end up getting to him. We got 11 to go. And then we'll go see what the cautions were once we get through with this. .8 now. If we get into draft range, maybe we can pull up to him. Almost 6 seconds to Aaron in the 72, though. Definitely won't get to him. The top 15 is good. I'll take that. We had a top 10 car, but top 15 we'll have to do if we can even get to that. We didn't even get a lap lead bonus. Should have stayed out that first time. Led a dang lap. I'd love to get a win at some point, too. I should have just overruled the vote for Iowa run Motegi. I could have competed for the win there. Most likely. That's one of my best tracks.
Thank you.
But we got Gateway on the schedule for this, so maybe I'll be competitive there.
I made a poor calculation on the fuel.
Yeah, Tracy, I thought. He pit pretty early there. I need Dan to slow down a little bit. He needs to come back here and have a good race with me and not just be up there way too far ahead of me. It's got to be boring up there, right? If we could put in some good laps, we might be able to catch him, but I have not been putting in good laps. The last like 10. Okay, we gained a couple tenths on him there. That's just not going to be enough. We don't have that many to go. I want 15th. Way better than 16th. Maybe that's why he's trying to keep it and not slow down and just let me have it. Obviously, he would want to finish 15th too. Yeah, I gained a little bit there. Do I just start overdriving the heck out of it? Trying to catch up. Good grief, the thing just wants to spin out on exit. Lose all the time we just gained. Like literally all of it. Good grief, I'm just gonna end up spinning this thing if I try to do anything to catch up. We're not gonna be able to get to him. We're gonna finish 16th. Love to catch up, at least put the pressure on, but he's got such a good lead right now. And I cannot close in.
Car 85.
Oh, Ian just took the lead. Is he gonna get the win? I'm rooting for Ian. Let's see what that battle looks like up there. It's Ian and John and Kevin having a fantastic run. He's 3 seconds back from those two, though. It's like Ian and John are going to have a fantastic race to the finish for the win. Can't believe Ian got around him. Great job.
Go back home.
Colton moving up. Beaten by Tracy. And we blow turn 2. Just what we needed there. It's not like we're trying to catch Dan or anything. Why would I want to hit turn 2 good when we could hit it poorly? Those are the questions you ask yourself.
5 left to go.
5 to go.
Less than optimal.
Yeah. You should have said that when you weren't changing my tires on the pit stop. You come in, I come in, and you see they're just putting fuel in the car. That was less than optimal. Out here, I'm just doing whatever I can do. You know? Oh, it's hilarious. If you can tell this is less than optimal, why don't you put my tires back on after I uncheck them during a caution? Because then I'd complain that you turned my tires back on when I wanted to take none. Probably. There should be a don't take tires unless they get below a certain threshold button. Sure that wouldn't be complicated to set up. Don't take tires unless they're at least 15 laps old, maybe. Oh, he just pounded the wall. We might be able to get to him. He didn't lose that much momentum though. And I have no right front left. But within a second, we got draft. A hint of it. Let's be nice and smooth. Make sure we run the bottom. We can gain a lot through the center of the corner doing that. He's going to gain a little bit back on exit though. 0.8. We got 3 to go. Speaking of which, not that much fuel left.
2 to go this time by.
0.7. This, if we're gonna pass him, it's gonna be probably a last lap pass, unless he makes another mistake. I cannot get this thing to turn in 3. It's been wanting to spin out the whole time, but now it's freaking tight. Anybody gonna run out of fuel? Anybody need to pit a little bit? A little pit? Little pit stop from anybody?
Fuel left.
Oh, can we get there? Can we get there? We're so tight in 3 though, if we can get to his inside, I don't know if we could pass him.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kim. Did I get into you?
He's pushing.
Yeah, I got loose.
He's pushing a little bit.
So I didn't get you right. It was all me.
Outside.
Okay, I
Still
got
there.
you. I thought maybe I tail whipped you because I was
All
getting loose
clear,
too.
all clear.
Oh, we passed him. He was very nice to us there. We hit the wall.
I got the throttle happy trying to
One
get
more to go.
the better run.
Whew,
Yeah,
white
got
flag.
it on me.
We're in 15th. Kevin
Yeah, it
got
was a good
loose.
try.
Sounds
Yep.
like up there.
I was gonna say you definitely would have had me in turn 1 anyways.
Can we hang on to 15th now? Curious to see how this is going to finish up front.
Down one left of fuel
We're going to
left.
run out of fuel pretty much right after the line. This has been a great race. I'm happy with this. This is a long one, but it's been very interesting, I think.
Nice win, Ian. Good race, man.
Ian got the win.
Yep, thank you guys.
Let's get off
I
turn
can't
3
believe
here.
you made it on fuel.
I can't believe several of those guys made it.
Yeah, I was just pushing way too hard in that last one. I think I didn't need to save more fuel and save more tires. I should have been more methodical about it.
Great race. That
Woo.
was fun, guys. Seeing you just sitting back there.
We make it 15th.
I ran out of fuel as soon as we crossed.
Flag.
Yeah, I ran out of fuel crossing the line.
I don't know how Tracy saved that much.
Off right there.
Wow.
Timed it perfect.
Boost to the pits, please. We all out.
Yeah, I was running out right as we were getting to it also.
Eventually, I'll be able to say.
I'm done.
Great race, guys. That was a lot of fun. Really interesting. Great win, Ian. That was really cool. I was rooting for him.
Yeah, it definitely feels good considering last week.
Yeah. Yeah, he needed a little redemption after that. Great job.
Yeah, thank you.
Whew! That was a fun one. I was worried this was going to be boring and grinding,
Ian.
being so long and stretched out. But that was
Good race, everybody. That was fun.
a fun one. We got 15th,
Yeah, great racing, guys.
which is unfortunate, but whatever.
Yeah, I've never run Legacy Pocono before. That was fun.
Yeah, fun and bumpy. It's great. Lots of fun.
Seriously, those were some of the hardest and most fun battles I've had so far. That was awesome, guys.
That was fantastic.
Were you out of fuel too, Dakota?
Yeah, I ran out as soon as I crossed the line.
Not all caps.
I don't know if I could have done it any closer.
Great racing with a Leighton there, though. We had some really good battles there through the middle of that race. Just overall, it was a fantastic race. Everyone was doing great. We were having some fun battles. Me and the Leighton were around each other pretty much the whole time there. Good race to him. What were the tires at the end? 60, 69. That was the worst they'd been all day, but I was demoralized from the pit that I didn't really save as well as I could have, I don't think. We'll jump to see what the cautions are, because I imagine otherwise it'd just be a few wall hits. Lap 44. Did we miss the caution? I think we missed the caution. What the heck was the caution? It might have just been a... Oh, we're under caution. What the heck? Caution came out 41, sort of. Let's speed it up here. See what the heck happened. Caution's out. Why is the caution out? Oh. Thomas just pulled over and stopped on track. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we need to make sure we're not doing that. I didn't know it was that. That's unfortunate. And apparently Nick had just pit there. So that screws him over. He pit very early though. Oh, and he almost wrecked coming out. I'm glad I went back and saw this. Holy cow, how did he save that? But yeah, he had just pit on lap 40. I'm surprised he pit that early. Maybe he was doing the 4-stop strategy. Or just trying to leapfrog us. But he nearly wrecks coming off pit road, but then, really unfortunate, Thomas stops there and traps him. Doesn't trap him a lap down, but sends him to the back. Nick just has no luck with that, apparently. He had that happen to him at Iowa. Take a look at the next caution. Which is right there. Who is the cause here? We got somebody sideways. John in the 86. He was saying something to somebody there. I don't know. They just come together. It looks like Aaron comes up a little bit, maybe. But they, I mean, it's so slight. I think he was just closer than he thought. He comes up a little bit, and then he comes down a little bit, but it's so slight that you can't even really tell either of them move, but they're both just drifting towards each other there. But does he get any damage for that? I don't think so, because the grass just stops him. Nobody hits him. So the grass is doing a good job, the brand new grass, stopping the car, not sliding all the way through and killing everybody on the outside or hitting the wall. So he doesn't actually get damage for that. Spinning into the tunnel turn like that, that's pretty impressive. So that's unfortunate that happened though, but at least he kept going, was able to keep it going. We don't have anything else to look at, I don't think. I think we went all green from there. And I did a 1 minute lap. Was this after I pit? I don't think so. No, I did a 1 minute lap coming onto pit road because I was running out of fuel. Sputtering as we were coming around turn 3. But luckily I had enough to clutch it and just drift or glide in there. But yeah, that was an interesting one. Didn't turn out how we had hoped, just like Dover, but we get a top 15, which is fine. Great job to Ian. Fantastic win for him. Good redemption for Iowa. So we get to have another first-time winner, which is awesome. Everybody's been awesome this season. This series has been great. I've been enjoying it so much. And yeah, thanks for watching.